Hi everybody, I'm going to show you how to do an infused oil with any type of herb or flower. Infused oils are the best oils to use if you're trying to get the most therapeutic properties that you want to use if you can't really do essential oils. You can use any carrier oil. They usually use olive oil, almond oil, apricot oil, and I'm going to try rice bran oil because it's more cost effective and it actually has some excellent properties. The herbs that I'm going to use is calendula and lemongrass, and another oil is going to be evening primrose oil. So here is the rice bran oil. Got it from the Asian supermarket, $11.99, 2 liters. The rice bran oil been used for years. Japanese women, you can see how they have that young skin. It's always elastic, and they say that us in the Western world did not realize this secret ingredient. So you're starting to see it in a lot of cosmetic products as well. It has rapid absorption. It says it has some anti-aging properties, UV protection, and it's just really good for the skin, and it absorbs well, so I also use it in my hair as well. Evening primrose oil is also good for dry, chapped skin as well, sensitive skin, eczema, psoriasis, dry hair, and so those two oils I use to mix it up. Now my calendula is the main ingredient for dry, sensitive skin. It can use for inflammation. It's an antifungal, antibacterial. It can help with ringworm, jock itch, what's the other one? Athlete's foot, acne, rosacea, dermatitis, all of that. And also the lemongrass. So here's the calendula flowers right here. And then lemongrass is also good as well for those properties, but I also like to use it for the lemongrassy smell. So I like to use that, but it also has those properties. And here's my evening primrose oil, and it's cold pressed. Cold pressed is one of the better oils because you get all the properties from that oil. So my mixture is mostly made for dry, sensitive skin, or you can use like a facial regimen at night because I always use oils to cleanse my face. So this is excellent to cleanse your face at night. It's an excellent light oil for your hair for daily use, which I use all the time. And so let's get started. So here I have a mason jar that I'm going to use. Okay, and I already cleaned it out with rubbing alcohol. Okay, so what you do is you take the calendula flowers. Okay, hands are washed and everything. And I'm going to take some. And I'm going to put it inside the jar. You see it falling out. So put it inside the jar and put a little bit more in there. Okay. And then I'm going to get my lemongrass. And I don't put as much lemongrass in there, but just enough to get the desired effect that I want. Let's see. So enough to cover the top. I'm going to put a little bit more in there. So you can fill out as much. It's not a certain amount. It's what you want, what properties you want that you would like to have. So once I have that filled, then my main ingredient is the rice bran oil, the main oil. And all you do is you take the oil and you cover it. You pour the oil in there to cover the flowers completely. So okay, so let me stop. So as you can see, the oil is in there, and I don't know if you can see how, I'm trying to get you to see how it's kind of covered up a little bit. Pull it back. Okay, so it is covered just enough, and I add a little bit more because you want to make sure it's fully saturated and covered. Then I'm also going to add some evening primrose oil. And so for that, if you want a ratio, I would do like a 1 to 3 ratio. So like if you have a third, 2/3 of it will be the rice bran oil and only 1/3 would be the evening primrose oil. Okay, so I add a little bit of that and rice bran oil, just catch it. And you see that it's covered. And all you do, this is the old way, the long old-fashioned way. That's fine. That's what I like. Some people do use a crock pot. And I'm putting my top on there. And I'm going to put it inside my cabinet in a dark cabinet. And I'm going to leave it in there for like 2 weeks. And then you can get a strainer and strain it and put the oil in there, and I add some essential oils to it. I have one that I already had that I used, and here it is right here, and it smells so good. And I actually drained it and used it. I have a little bit more to use, probably about 2 ounces, but I want y'all to actually see it. And here you go. And usually I add the essential oil that I like to add, because sometimes I don't like that natural scent. So I add some neroli essential oil, which is a very fresh scent oil. And then I also have another one that I did. And this one is lemon petals and rosemary. And I was actually going to use this oil for cooking. So you can use infused oils for cooking as well, cooking food. But this calendula and the lemongrass is excellent for your skin and hair. I use it repeatedly, constantly, every day. It's really good. It's soft and it absorbs well. So good luck, and that's my infused oil.